Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you doing? How's your mama? How's your family? We still on it. This week, I said, two videos a day this week. We still on it. UFC 311. We got a betting guide here. This is not the casual parlay. I will not give you the casual parlay. Also, I do not tell people what to do with their money. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do with mine, or what I would do with mine. Now, UFC 311. I think there's a few spots here that I feel good about, and not many as I thought of, because this card consists of a lot of heavy favorites. A lot of heavy favorites. I mean, Islam's minus 400 against Arman, and we know how competitive that fight's going to be. Umar's minus 325 against Merab. We know that fight could be competitive. And then the ones where you can find minus 100 odds, I mean, somebody's getting KO'd here, right? Even Renato Moicano is getting closer, but he's a 2-1 favorite. You know, Peyton Talbot, come on, man. 13-1 favorite. Jalton Almeida's a minus 500, a 5-1 favorite. Short notice here. So, it's a heavy favorite card with limited spots. So, I'm going to get into some spots that I feel good about. Tajiro Lembekov versus Clayton Carpenter. Not feeling good about this one. Not really feeling good about this one, because I think Clayton can make it competitive, but he lacks experience, right? And maybe I was thinking maybe a plus 3.5, but he's lacking experience. Tajiro's gonna have Khabib in the corner. It's just not set up for him to win, but it's set up for it to be a great learning experience, and I think it'll be a fun fight. Ricky Tercios versus Bernardo Sopaz. I think these odds make sense, you know, and it's gonna be up to you if you think. I would like it to be a little closer, maybe minus 250. For me to feel super comfortable betting it with this, something like this, I'll parlay it. Because I don't think Richie Tercios is a good fighter. I think he's high volume. I think he's high pace. But I think the holes in his game works perfectly for Bernardo Sopaj to rebound after the Vinicius Oliveira fight, which a fight that he was doing very, very well in. Ricky Tercios doesn't have any finishing power, any finishing upside, and he could be controlled in the grappling. Bernardo's high pace, high volume, but he also has power and good grappling. So I like Bernardo Sopaj. Money line. Yeah. Rinya Nakamura. Minus 500 is too expensive now. It's another thing you would have to parlay it. But it makes sense. I think he'll be minus 800 by Saturday. I'm recording this on a Monday, so it might be different on a Wednesday when you're seeing it. But I think it makes sense. It would have to be parlayed. I mean, a minus 3.5 bet where he just wins a 30-27. But that's just, at that point, you're chasing good odds. I mean, I think too far going to do anything with it. This one, I like Aylin Perez plus 3.5, and I like Aylin Perez money line. In a parlay sense, I would plus 3.5 to be a little bit more safer with the parlay. But I do not think Aylin Perez money line is a bad bet at all. Then with Carol Hossa, yes, she's high volume. She has good boxing, and yes, she can secure the offensive takedown. She's not too hot whenever she has to worry about her opponent shooting a takedown. And with her high volume, she's also hit at a high clip. She lands about 4.5 strikes per minute, but eats 4. You know, Aylin Perez is better defensively, but she also comes forward. She throws with power. She throws in combinations, and she pressures. She forces grappling exchanges. The only thing about Aylin Perez is how she's going to look. How's her weigh-in going to be? How's her weight cut going to be? Is she going to have that cardio? Is she going to miss weight? So this is a bet that I would wait till Friday after weigh-ins took place. But it's like the odds are getting wider and wider, so it's even better. Making the plus 3.5 even juicier. I think A. Perez beats Carol Hossa. And if at the least wins a single round and does not get finished. If there is a finish, I think it's on Aylin Perez's side as well by submission. Moving on. Oh, don't touch this. Grant Dawson's on my parlay ban list. Simply because of what Bobby Green did to him. He looked good against Rafa Garcia. Got a finish against Rafa Garcia. Mauled Rafa Garcia. He'll still never touch another slip. He'll never touch another slip for me. I still haven't looked into this one. This is this is Monday. Literally, I record my breakdowns on Monday. Post them on Tuesday. The reason I have sunglasses on, my eyes are real swollen, real red. But so I had my notes for SD Dumas and Zachary Reese. Zachary Reese was going to be my most confident pick, and all of a sudden they're not fighting anymore. Tough. John Almeida's minus 500, man. And it makes sense. He's not going to lose to Sergey, but at this point, do you want to bet it? Especially after what Chris Curtis did to him, and yeah, he was dominating Chris Curtis, but damn, Jordan, the fuck is that? Obviously, you cannot touch Peyton Talbot. You cannot touch Peyton Talbot. This, I'm not sure what the odds are for this Monday. Odds haven't released for this fight. This is a brand new fight. If he's anything less than if he's anything minus 400 or less, you got to throw him in a parlay. But he's probably going to be minus 800. And it makes sense. It makes sense. Billy. Billy. Doesn't really pack a punch. Not super fast. He has good kicks. He sets those up well, but he's hittable. Bogdan's faster. He's much more powerful. He's actually a better grappler as well. So yeah, this one, I'm not going to touch. Yeah, I'm not going to touch. I'm not going to touch. Can't trust Kevin. This dude, can't trust this dude either. He strikes like a 4-year-old. Strikes like a 4-year-old. Now, this one, this is a good one. I like over 2.5 line on this one to go to decision. I like Benny plus 3.5. And I can understand Benny money line and Renato Moicano money line. I can understand it all. I think it's a competitive fight. I think it's a close fight. I think we're looking at a split decision. I don't think we're looking at a finish because Renato Moicano doesn't really possess the power to deter a guy like Beneil Dariush. Now, the thing is Beneil Dariush's chin gone? Because those brutal KOs from Charles Oliveira and Arman Sarukian at this point in his career could change his durability. I probably won't touch this one just because of that. But I know Beneil Dariush is the better boxer. He's not as fast though. Renato Moicano's faster and the better kickboxer. Beneil Dariush is the better boxer, possesses the more power, is the much better wrestler, and the BJJ is a wash. I think it's going to be a very entertaining fight, very fun fight. This one, Yuri Prochazka, money line, dog money. Get it before he flips to a favorite. Yuri Prochazka, underdog, dog money. Some of you might not agree with that one. Jamal Hill's going to have them hands low. They both going to have their hands low. Yuri's going to be coming forward, though. Putting that pressure on him. Throwing punches and bunches instead of just one at a time trying to slip counter. Jamal Hill is going to be pieced up. Yuri's going to be faster than Jamal Hill. He's going to have better movement. He's going to be putting the pace on Jamal Hill, and he won't fold, he won't break. Yuri Prochazka, money line, dog money. Wouldn't parlay him. But dog money. Main event, not touching it. Odds are too wide and too disrespectful. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't even play Merab or Arman plus 3.5 because I think Islam could finish Arman. I think Umar could finish Merab. Were there any props that I was missing? Any overlines? I think Jordan finishes Sergey, or certainly can. This one's interesting. But I wouldn't play an over 2.5 line here because Diego is the much dangerous fighter. And he has some BJJ. So if he can create scrambles and even get it on the feet, you know, it's tough. Yeah, that's it. Not a lot of spots here. Like I said, for me, personally, or what I'm feeling, what I'm confident, what I would put my hard-earned money on, which isn't a lot of money in the first place. So that's what I'm thinking. That's my UFC 311 betting guide. The casual parlay is going to drop Friday after weigh-ins. We wait until weigh-ins so we know everything's still on, everything's still good. Come back around that time. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this with somebody I know they'll enjoy just like you did. Help out that algorithm. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here, man. Yay.